and get it to a place where we can actually see it. There we go. It tells us a little bit of the village information. It tells us how large the village is, how the population is. We have 280 villagers. So that's wonderful. What we're going to do with those guys, I think, is use them to expand the village. We'll build like houses towards the edge and then move some of them over there by minecart. And that should extend the radius of the village as well as kind of move the villagers out a bit. So we'll look at doing that. Right now, I want to check out a couple saplings I found. I found, what's this, a lime sapling. And let's see what that does. Bam! Oh, that's kind of a nice tree. I wonder if they're going to add limes eventually. That'd be neat. And let's check out the other one, balsa. And bam! I don't know if I like that one. So that lime, I like the lime. That's not bad. I think I preferred that larch we had though. Okay, so a couple other things I want to talk about. Let's go. I'm going to go up there and we'll talk about the first thing. Okay, we're at the top. The first thing I want to talk about is we need to relocate our base. I think we are at a point where we're going to quickly outgrow what we have there. We need a lot more room for more machines. I want to start getting into industrial craft. To do that, I need room for a power plant, room for the machines for that. So to do that, we're going to have to relocate. And I want to be somewhere that we can get a good view of the entire town. And it's going to cut, like it's over here now. We're going to extend it out this way, and it's going to go up that way. So either up here, I think, is ideal, or in the kind of the corner of that, or over in that mountain, somewhere we got a good view. And personally, I'm thinking up here. I think this would probably be kind of the best to work organically into the town. Because if we put it over there, that kind of means we can't put anything else in there. And I would like, I think I would like houses kind of going through that area, built into the rock face eventually. And over there, we're a little bit distant, I think, if we go over to that side. So up here is probably we're going to build, I guess, our primary base, where we start getting everything set up, and we'll enter through. We'll put like an entrance down on the ground level and build that into the village. So the second thing I want to show you, I'll go over to that right now. And so the next thing is I've started digging out the entrance, or I guess the main kind of hallway of the town center, or the town hall kind of thing. This is just at the back of the village. There used to be a farm here. I dug that all up, and then with the help of that wonderful little turtle over there, I've dug most of this out. This is still going to go down a couple blocks, and then you'll enter on this level, and there'll be some stairs that go down, and then a walkway all around the edge. In the center here, I'm thinking we'll put maybe like a basalt fireplace. And I think that would look pretty cool. So when you come in, it'll be a little bit darker in here if we can make it that way without getting mob spawning. And then there'll be the fireplace here, and a door that goes through the back into a, I guess, kind of throne room area, and we'll have some other rooms off on the side. I considered putting my base in here, but I want to bring villagers over here and populate this area as well, so it has a bit of life. And I really just don't want to be around all these footsteps and that, because there's probably going to be a lot of people in there. So that will be one of the other projects we need to work on. What else have I done? I started growing some flax over here, because I need some string and some wool. And there doesn't seem to be any sheep really nearby. So it's easy to make wool from string, so I've got some flax growing. That should give us plenty of string. And what else? I guess we'll have to cut down these trees just to make some room. And I also found a desert just kind of over those hills there. And it has some ore that's not over here. I forget what it's. I think it was saltpeter or something like that. So that would be worth checking out, I think, and maybe putting another mine over there. We don't have the materials necessary to make a quarry yet. We can't even really power one properly. So one of the things we're going to need to do is get I think maybe a peat farm going. That has pretty good returns. And for the peat farm, I would like to you have to make bog earth. Let's just look that up. Bog earth. There we go. And so to make that, you need sand and dirt, and that's easy enough to get. But you need either a water cell, a water bucket, water capsule, water can. Yeah. The water bucket's doable, but it's kind of tedious. You have to keep replacing the bucket. So I don't really want to do that, and I don't really want to use up cans, because those are lost in the creation. And that requires metal. Metal you have to mine. That's a lot of work. So I think I'm going to get maybe some bees set up. We can get some beeswax from that and make water capsules. And that'll just be easy to do that. So those are just some of the things we need to get going on. Finishing up the main hall, digging our own base, I guess into that rock face. We need to clear out this rock. I'll probably just use a turtle for that. Probably while I work on that, and and get some bees going. So I'm going to cut it here. I'll get some stuff done, and when I do, we'll come back. Okay, we're down in the mine. One of the things we wanted to do was clear out this lava. It goes all the way over here, all the way over that way. We need to get rid of it. Otherwise, we can't really use this place. So I've made a pump. I'll put that there, and we have basically two ways we could get the lava out of here. We could run a waterproof pipe up there, which would be kind of a use of resources that we probably don't need to do. Or we can set up the pump, and we'll put that there. That'll turn the engine on. The engine will fuel the pump. We'll put some coal in here. There's some charcoal. And you see we have these portable tanks. I thought I just heard a spider. Oh no, there's nothing near me on the mini-map. And with the portable tanks, I'll get some out here. These are so cool. These are from the thermal expansion mod. So we just turn that on, and we'll put a tank on top of it. And that should fill the tank up. We'll put another one on top of that, another one on top of that. And then we'll just do this so that we can break the tanks when they're full. And we do that with this wrench. This is the thermal expansion wrench. I think it's an attempt to make a kind of universal wrench. It's called the prototype Omni wrench. And so hopefully that will be consolidating. I think there's, what, 4 different kinds of wrenches right now? Let's just cap... Oh. I can't put up one there. Alright, we'll just put that last one there. And that should fill up, and then we can remove these tanks and actually carry all that lava up to the surface with us. I'll just wait for that one to fill. Almost done. Each of these carries eight buckets worth of lava. So there's 16 buckets of lava. We can see over there it's starting to make a difference. We should probably only have to make 2 trips, and then you just push shift and right click on it, and it pops right off. So let's do that with all these. Pick them up, and now we have 8 buckets, 8 buckets. Where's the other? Uh-oh. Oh no, there it is. It's over here. Okay. And let's put the last one on there, fill that one up too. Pop these off. Let's turn that off and head up to the surface. Here we are back at the surface, and you may be asking, how are we going to store all this lava? These portable tanks are kind of a pain to make, so it wouldn't be practical to use them as storage devices. So to do that, we have a railcraft tank we're going to build. We're going to put it down right here. I'm just going to clear some space for it. Because I want the top of the tank to be easily accessible so we can attach the portable tanks to it. And one more layer should do it. There we go. Now, railcraft tanks are... There's somebody near me. Sounds like there's a zombie like right there. Alright. Railcraft tanks, you actually just construct on the ground. So we'll just put these like that. Those are the corners. And we're going to put, we'll put glass on the sides. Like so. And then we need to put a top on it. And right in the center there, we're going to put a valve. And now if we right click on this, yeah, it'll bring up the GUI. We can store 576,000 Minecraft liters, whatever they're called. Basically, 576 buckets worth of lava. And we'll just put that on top. We'll stack them up. Like so. And now if we bring our wrench out again, and right click on the bottom one, boom. It's draining inside. Let's open up the window there so we can see it happen. Very neat. Very cool. Let's see. 24,000 liters of lava. Oh, and shift right click. Breaks those down. Let's put the other 2 on there. Drains very quickly. That's nice. Okay. So we now have 40,000 liters of lava up here. And what we're going to do with this is eventually transfer it back over to where we're building our permanent base. And then we can use that to generate geothermal power. And I'm going to head back down here and do a couple more runs and see how we do. So I'll be back when I'm done with that. And we're back. Here's the situation as it stands. I ended up having to run a pipe. It was just, there's too much lava down there. I've expanded this up several levels. It now holds 1,008,000 buckets, or 1,008 buckets. Those last 3 zeros. Each bucket is 1,000, so it holds 1,008 of them. The lava lake down there turned out to be much bigger than I anticipated. Let's go down and take a look. I've fallen down here to my death twice now, so that's going well. Oh, almost did again. I really need to get rid of some of these stones. So here we are. As you can see, you know, we haven't even touched this part of the lake. Wherever it's pumping from, we can't even see it. Otherwise we would be able to see the lava flow down at that end. So this thing's just working away. I have to keep restarting this engine or it's going to overheat. Sounds like there's spiders near us somewhere. I don't have a sword, so we're not going to deal with those right now. But yeah, I guess I'm just going to have to let this guy go until we can get as much of this pumped as possible. I don't really want to make that tank any bigger than it is, but we might have to do that anyway, because we've started this. I kind of don't want to just have a tank of lava up there and nothing to show for it, basically. On the other hand, every bucket of lava produces 20,000 energy units if you put it into a geothermal generator. So, we have a ridiculous amount of energy right here. This is going to be easily enough to fill 2 of the MFSUs. Those are the biggest energy storage things. They take quite a bit to make, but that should not be a problem for us. I think we probably have the materials necessary now. But like I think I might have said this already, I want to move all of this lava back over here, and we'll put most of our machines, I think, up on that level, because we have this little thing here into the rock face already, like a little alcove. And so if we put... so we kind of have a good place to put like a viewing area with our machines right there. So I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. And then we need to start doing something about these guys. So, for now, I'm going to keep working on pumping that lava. And I guess I'll come back when I have something else to work on, because this is going to take a while, I think. I think I'm going to be at this for, yeah, quite a bit. Okay, so I'll see you when I have something more interesting than a pipe full of lava to show you. I am back. I've done some more work. So we have this lava pool over here, and then there's another one over there that looks significant, and we have a third one over here, and I'm not sure how they're all connected, if at all. So we do have a significant amount of lava still to pump out. The tank that I expanded up at the surface simply can't hold the volume that we need. So I've constructed a second tank. We'll go take a look at that. We're just going to turn this on, and this will start pumping up to our existing tank, or the first tank, and then we'll just run up here. And then that tank should have everything set up to start pumping into the temporary kind of area base that I've built. I plotted out basically where we're going to put the new tank and kind of set it up. So that should be ready to start accepting lava. It can hold, the one we have here now, this can hold I think 1 million, and it's almost full. Look at that. So this can hold, yeah, 1 million, thereabouts. We have a new tube coming off of that, and I've got an engine here ready to power it. So let's turn that on. That'll start. It should. Maybe it won't. Maybe it needs to be on the side. It does. Okay, let's quickly fix that. Nice thing about these tanks is as long as you don't change the base, there you go. You can change any part of the tank. I guess I guess these have to draw from the bottom, so that there we go. Let's get that valve out. And we'll get another gauge. There we go. Oh, that's not what I wanted. There we go. And we'll put some tubes coming out of that. Okay, so that should be able to pump out of there now. Oh, that should have been... wooden. There we go. Put the wood down, put an engine down, put that charcoal in there, we'll put that much in. And we got our lever, so let's turn that engine on. Yeah, there we go, that's pumping now. So we'll get out of here, that goes all the way up there, and it runs that way, so let's head in that direction. And then behind that tree is blocking the view. Let's get running again. As you can see, I've dug out a significant shelf in there. And then over here is going to be the entrance. We'll clean this up eventually. Right now it's just to be functional. It works as an entrance, and we have this ladder here that'll take us up to that level. You can see my turtle there. I've been using him to clear some of the space. So let's just make the last little ways up here. Tube comes in at that level. Actually, I'm kind of worried. Or do we have a chunk error? Seriously? Okay, one sec. Okay, I'm back. I fixed the chunk error. I went to get some potatoes and fell to my death. That's the third time I fell to my death building this, so someday we'll get those levels for an enchantment. The one concern I have about this, actually I didn't show you the tank, well, I'll show you that in a sec, is that I'll be too far if I'm standing over there from both of the pumps over here. That might be an issue, and I might have to hang out. That is some slow lava. I don't know if there's any way to speed that up. It's moving, I guess. Well, I guess maybe it's just the engine heating up. That should start going good once it, hopefully. Why is there no... Is that a glitch? Oh, that's just a glitch. Okay. It is pumping. So we have the lava coming up from down there. And that one should be filling up soon. Maybe. But if not, this is all going to be pumping anyway, so that's fine. Let's head back down over here. Back to our, back to the base, and I'll show you that a little bit, what I've got. It's not much. Not much yet. But we do have the magma tank, the lava tank, whatever you want to call it. So we have a pretty decent view up here. Pretty decent view of, I guess we'll have to put a balcony or extend this around the side if we want to see it, the whole place nice and clearly. As you can see, we're still thronging with villagers. There doesn't appear to be any zombies menacing them. That zoom in thing is with Optifine, by the way. One of the features. So this is our tank. It's it holds 3,100,336 units of lava, whatever, liquids. So that should be, I'm hoping, more than enough, but it is extendable. We can always, there's plenty of room in here to add additional layers. So we could go up quite high, I think, on this. It's a 7x7 base, and then 4 high. 2 of those layers are the top and bottom. And none of the lava has reached it yet. Here it comes. Moving at about a block a second. Some more coming there. Well, once this gets going, it doesn't really matter how fast it's moving. Speed isn't the issue so much as we can just have a place to put the volume. Because once it's all moving, and that's good enough. So I guess this is the main column coming now. I guess this is as good a time as any to mention that this is probably going to become my primary Let's Play. I'm thinking I'm going to stop doing the regular Minecraft for a while. I'm not abandoning it so much as this is taking up a lot of my time. And my time is somewhat more limited, maybe, than some other Let's Players who do this for a living. This is, I mean, I think I have 2 subscribers, and I love you both, but I also have a full-time job, and I can't spend all of my time working on 2 different Minecraft Let's Plays, and frankly, this one, to me, is just more interesting right now. And so I think that is the situation that I'm going to have to work with for now. In addition to playing other games. Which, I mean, Don't Starve, I love that game. It doesn't take a whole lot of time to get the episodes recorded and processed and done. And the other thing I have to consider is that I'm working with kind of shitty Canadian internet. And thank you, monopolies. Thank you being in a rural area. And so uploading things takes probably a lot longer than a lot of other people. So until I can get that resolved, if I can get that resolved, this is the reality we're going to have to work with, unfortunately. So this seems to be going good. This is going to take a while. I'm going to have to find something to do while that's happening. Maybe start planning out where to put the generators. I'm thinking over there, and then we'll have the machines in these like areas that I've carved out in the wall. And then probably Buildcraft will be over here. And what I'm thinking for that is, well, they have, I haven't seen anybody use these. They have, where is it here? Oh, not there. Boilers. So you build a high pressure boiler, you need steel plates for that. And you need a firebox. Solid fueled or liquid fueled. Liquid fueled is actually better. That's probably what we're going to be aiming for in the long run. For now, we'll have to go with solid fuel and just use charcoal to keep it going, but that shouldn't be a problem. And then we can hook up the steam engines to that. And that ends up being probably better fuel-wise in the long run, and it produces a heck of a lot of energy, too, for the fuel it uses. So that will be what we're going to do. We're going to set up kind of a boiler room in here, I guess, and then the engines will be behind it, and all the machines will be here. So that's what we'll be doing. Maybe next episode we might also... there was something else I wanted to do. Maybe next episode. Maybe keep working on that over there, the main area. Or we could gussy this place up a bit, maybe work on setting up some farms in here, clearing out some stone. I'm going to have to do that as well. But we have a lot of projects to work on. And so next episode I'll find something new for us to do now that we've got this lava going. So I think I'm going to end the episode here. Next episode we will continue. I am Nicad. This has been Feed the Beast. I will see you next time. Take care.